A few drops will make strong and healthy seedlings grow from the seeds. This green rooting hormone will even stimulate old seeds to sprout. The plants will grow strong and healthy. All you need is to provide the seeds with one natural substance. You can prepare it yourself at home. You need aloe for it. It's an exceptional plant. Its leaf juice has antibacterial and antifungal properties. Thanks to this, the seeds germinate better. Take a smaller aloe leaf, cut it into smaller pieces. Aloe contains plenty of vitamins and micro and macro elements. They have a positive effect even on old seeds. Transfer the chopped leaf to a small blender. Pour about 1 glass of water. Turn on the blender and blend the aloe. In combination with water, it will be perfect for the seeds. Prepare a container with a capacity of about 1 glass and a strainer. Drain the water from the aloe. This way, you will get a fertilizer that contains valuable substances. Prepare a container with a lid. Line it with a paper towel. Moisten the towel with the green rooting hormone using a spoon. Sprinkle the seeds. I'm sowing tomatoes right now, but it can be any seeds. Close the container, and it's ready. Put it in a warm and sunny place. Regularly moisten the towel. After a few days, the seeds will start to sprout. You can also see how cabbage vegetables germinate. They are already perfect for pricking out. If you know how to stimulate seeds and how, you will have strong and healthy seedlings. Jedna łyżeczka sprawi, że sadzonki pomidorów będą silne, zdrowe i dobrze ukorzenione. Będziesz zachwycony. Wiotkie i słabe siewki w końcu rozwiną silny system korzeniowy. Nie będą chorować. Ich łodygi i liście zaczną pięknie rosnąć. Sadzonki pomidorów staną się twoją dumą, a wszystko to dzięki jednemu produktowi. Każdy, kto prowadzi domową rozsadę warzyw, wie, jak wiele warunków trzeba spełnić, aby sadzonki były zdrowe i silne. Odpowiednia temperatura, dużo światła i prawidłowe podlewania. To wszystko zapewniłeś swoim sadzonkom, a wciąż są słabe i nie rosną? Wtedy możesz je zasilić. Ochronisz je przed chorobami grzybowymi, które tak często atakują młode siewki. Nie będą też chorować na tak zwaną czarną nóżkę. Taki środek jest doskonały do ukorzeniania młodych sadzonek. Pobudza je do wzrostu. Aby go przygotować, potrzebujesz odstałej wody albo deszczówki. Taką wodę wlej do naczynia. Ten pojemnik ma pół litra pojemności. Dodaj pół łyżeczki miodu i rozpuść go w wodzie. Na litr wody użyj 1 łyżeczkę miodu. Dodaj pół łyżeczki cynamonu. Cynamon ma właściwości antybakteryjne. Chroni również przed pleśnią i wspomaga ukorzenianie jak miód. Taką mieszanką podlej swoje sadzonki. Będziesz zachwycony efektem. Sadzonki pomidorów będą pięknie rosnąć. Będą silne i zdrowe. Seeds germinate in just 2 days. It's the fastest germination without soil. You don't have to wait 10 days for the first sprouts to appear. Just 48 hours and 2 kitchen products. Today, I'll use cucumber seeds, but you can use any seeds. I'll prepare the seeds properly. It will protect them from diseases. I'll use products that I have in the kitchen. Do the same as me, and you'll be surprised by the results. Pour 250 milliliters of warm water into a container. The water shouldn't be hot. Lukewarm is enough. Add half a teaspoon of granulated garlic to it. Stir until the garlic dissolves. Pour the seeds onto a sieve. Pour the garlic water over them. The seeds on the sieve must be submerged in water. Garlic disinfects and protects the seeds from diseases. It's bactericidal. After a few hours, rinse the seeds with lukewarm water. Place them on a paper towel. Brew chamomile. It can be regular chamomile tea. When it cools down, spray the seeds with it. Chamomile infusion prevents the growth of harmful microorganisms. Thanks to it, the seeds don't rot. They germinate better and healthier. Transfer the seeds to a drawstring bag. Close the bag. If you notice that the seeds are dry, spray them with chamomile again. Within 24 hours, and certainly within 48, the seeds will start to germinate. It's the best way to quickly germinate seeds. On the stakes in the garden, tie bundles with soap. You will be surprised by their action. This soap has an unusual application in the garden. You will get to know it right away. choose the soap with the sharpest and strongest scent. Cut the soap bar into smaller pieces. You can cut this soap with scissors, but if you have a harder soap, use a knife or a vegetable grater. Smaller pieces of soap are needed. Prepare a cloth and cut it. You will get several smaller pieces. Place pieces of soap on each piece of cloth. Divide roughly evenly. Take a string, make such a pouch and tie it. Do the same with the remaining pieces of cloth with soap. The string must be a bit longer. You will have these bundles. Also, take stakes for the field. Hammer them at the plot boundary. Tie one soap pouch to each stake. The stakes can be at different distances. Why am I doing this? The soap will deter deer. When vegetables are growing in the garden or you have young trees, the strong scent of soap will deter them. During rain, some of the soap will dissolve and flow into the ground. At ground level, the scent will deter rabbits. That's why you should drive in stakes with soap at the plot boundary. It will be an invisible barrier to pests such as deer and rabbits. When the soap dissolves or is blown away, hang up new ones. And you're done. You have a chance that your harvest will remain intact. Never plant garlic without this. Watch this video before planting your garlic. This will ensure large and healthy bulbs. Garlic doesn't have many pests, but one of them can significantly reduce yields. It's the onion fly, also known as the onion maggot. It emerges from the soil in early spring and lays eggs in immature onion and garlic shoots. Garlic cultivation is also affected by fungal diseases. That's why it's best to protect garlic from the moment of planting. First, prepare the soil. If you have wood ash, sprinkle it in the field where you want to plant garlic. It will provide essential nutrients and protect against pests. Take the garlic and separate the bulbs. Prepare all the cloves you have for planting. Discard damaged and small ones. Pour water into a second container. 1 liter is enough for this amount of cloves. Add a tablespoon of salt. Stir until the salt dissolves. Place the garlic cloves in this brine and soak them for at least 15 minutes. If possible, leave them for up to an hour. Then remove them and let them dry. Make holes in the soil with the end of a rake and place the garlic cloves in them. You can also plant garlic directly into the ground without preparing holes. Cover the garlic and you're done. This treated garlic will be protected from diseases and pests. You can also sow carrots between the garlic. These vegetables protect each other from pests. Without this fertilizer, don't sow vegetables. Urgently provide it to the plants. You'll make it from just 2 ingredients, and it will brilliantly nourish the seedlings. Thanks to it, they root faster. They grow stronger and healthier. It's a completely natural organic supplement for seedlings. You can use it for tomato, cucumber, pepper, asparagus bean, and other vegetables. The first ingredient is milk. For the fertilizer, you need 200 milliliters of milk, preferably fresh. Pour it into a container. Milk contains nutrients that are good for plants: protein, magnesium, potassium, calcium, B vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin K, and vitamin E. Add a teaspoon of baking soda to it. It has a preventive effect against root diseases. Above all, it protects the seedling roots from fungi. This way, it strengthens the root system. Then, take a plastic syringe without a needle. Draw up the fertilizer. Such a prepared supplement is also suitable for one-time foliar feeding of tomato, cucumber, and pepper seedlings. Before planting them in the ground, add literally a few milliliters to the seedling that has already produced leaves. 5 milliliters of fertilizer is enough for each seedling. 2 or 3 times a month. Lactic acid bacteria also have a positive effect on plants, so milk is not only food, but also serves a protective function. It strengthens immunity and prevents the development of diseases that cause seedlings to wither and die. Thus nourished seedlings will grow stronger. Use this fertilizer throughout the germination and rooting period of the plant. Thanks to it, this year's yields will be healthier and stronger.